Hello, this is John at the Caregiving Channel, talking to you today about my plans for business. My business is like this. I've made a program that will help tremendously in the home caregiving situation of the baby boomer generation. And man, I wish I had this before I started. Wow, it was, man, it's amazing what God did. I give God all the credit and glory and praise of this program. I could not pull it together, but with God, impossible with God is not impossible with God. Impossible with man is not impossible with God. No, it is. That's what it is. And with God's help, this program came together. It will help you in knowing how insurance works, how life insurance works. On life insurance, I can tell you how you can make 10% on the money. Where in the world can you make 10%? Nowhere. In caregiving, there's a way to make 10% on the money. Do you know if I get cancer today, I can get a life insurance today? I can show you how. Do you know how to make a business in your living room? The business is taking care of your loved one and minus off your taxes on your job. I paid no taxes for 7 years straight. Every April, I got $3,500 interjected into my bank account. It was wonderful. Do you know how to do that? Do you know how power of attorneys work? I can tell you how they worked for me and really show you the power of POAs and the danger of POAs, power of attorneys. Sometimes it can be dangerous. You got to know. I can teach you that. All my APS investigations were because I really don't think they had the mental POA out in 2005. If they did, I didn't see it, or I would have had it. Mentally, POA would have saved me all them APS investigations. Do you know the POAs? I can teach you in a real situation of home caregiving. Me. I took care of my wife from 2005 to September 2013. She had multiple sclerosis. There's so much in that book. So much. There's more than that. Do you know in home caregiving, there's 2 types of care. I call the first one care, the care group. It's really curative. Curative is, I get a sinus infection, I go to the doctor, he gives me a script, I get the script, I take it home, I'm cured. Care group is actually curative care. All right? How long does curative care last in caregiving? I'll tell you. Continuous care, which is palliative care, let me back up. Cure care is from diagnosis to bedridden. Continuous care is from bedridden to death. There's 2 kinds of cares in home caregiving. And I explained it so well. You will know to do some things in care while it's not busy that will help you later in continuous care, like getting a hospital bed. There's so much that really God can teach you through my books. I've given him all the credit. It took 2 years for me to say, okay, God, let's do it. I told God no for 2 years because it was scary. I'm still scared once this thing breaks out. Here's what I'm back to my plans here. I've got that program, and I want it to go into 70 million homes to bless the primary caregiver, to teach them what I went through, which is mostly the base of what everybody will go through. There's some things that are unique, and all of you won't go through what I went through, but most of you will. The church, I'm going from top down, like Southern Baptist. I'm going to the Southern Baptist Convention, top down. Other churches like Pentecostal, I'll go to a committee. The Methodists, devil got in. They've been split up into 3 factions right now, the Methodists. So I'll go to 3 different areas. Okay? Yeah. So what I want to do is get these pastors to read what I offer to you in the home. Because right now, today, pastors don't know how to do ministry at home caregiving. And with the baby boomer generation, there's 70 million of us alive. The government's only going to take a 5 million or less I think. And the rest of us are our own with no, zero, kaput, nothing, help. There's no help for the rest of us. I saw a woman in Indiana who got the media to pay attention at her sad situation of caregiving. Her husband went to work nights and helps in the daytime with the care of their son. He's in a long-term, I'm telling you, long-term situation. And she's begging for the governor of Indiana to help her. Well, the governor's not going to do it because of the 2KR. If you look at the video of the 2KR, I teach you, if you're above $2,000 or have value of take itself for 6 months above 2KR, $2,000 rule, that's that split of the U.S. government, state, and county. As you turn left, like 90% of us, zero. So here's what I plan to do. I plan to get the church equipped, the pastor, and then offer to the church a ministry of doing, serving, to go into a hospice home. When you hit hospice, and do the housework, because you have no energy. And all these homes, these marriage homes, the time you get to hospice and continuous care, you have literally nothing else to offer and still have to get up and care. And that housework is impossible to do. I know. 10 years later, after my wife died, I still have a problem with the housework. I get it done, but it's, God, it's that feeling you can't get the housework done. And in caregiving, you can. So when I bring two blessed people from church, it's no problem to wash the dishes. It's no problem to sweep and mop. It's no problem to throw a load of laundry in, dry and fold it. It's no problem. It's no problem to take a list from a caregiver and go and buy something from the store and bring it back with receipt and change. It's no problem to take your car and gas it up for the next hospital trip that they're going to have. You know what I'm saying? And if you're real blessed, pay for that gas. These two people will show to the three family members Jesus. I didn't see God. I screamed out to him. In this situation I'm talking about, with two people from church, these three will see Jesus. The stress of the housework, and it's a biggie, is not there. The caregiver will say, wow, thank you, God. They're thanking God for you two. The people will see a church that came into their caregiving home when nobody else would, or no one knew how to help a caregiving home. This is big because it's from God. This is perfect because it's from God. In my business, I will have a giveaway program. I want to give away my program to some people. I'll announce it in the next video. I want to give away hospital beds. $1.25, that's 4 a year. $100,000 hospital beds. I want to give away power chairs and scooters and wheelchairs. I want to give away 6 months of over-the-counter goods like bandages and Band-Aids and alcohol and stool softeners and X-Lax and stuff like that. Because you need it. I want to be taken care of financially better than ever in my life. And then I want to have enough money to do the giveaway program. That is my business plans. I'm getting closer and closer. I'm using YouTube to get my voice. From YouTube, this is going to blow out to what a church is helping 70 million homes in caregiving because they have to do something simple as housework. Please pray for my business. Please pray for me. I need it. I need it. It's 2 years I cried, God, no, it's too much. How do you expect me, one man, to bless 70 million homes? So I gave it to God. God gets all the glory, praise for it. And I just get a little bit of money to take care of myself and to help people. God bless you. I hope I can get this going soon because I know you're needed now. You really do. Till next time we meet, this is John signing off.